Paying for ads is the lazy way of doing marketing.
Welcome to another video of what it's like to do business in Vietnam from a Western perspective. My name is Mieke. I'm the founder and general manager of the Marketing House Vietnam. And today I have Alex Van Dutch with me. Alex, you are the founder of Dragon City Ink Tattoo and Piercing Studio here in Da Nang. What are you doing there?
Correct. We do tattoos, as you said. I own a high-end tattoo studio in the An Thong area, which is the biggest expats and tourist area in Da Nang.
Your differentiation point is all about high quality, I assume?
We focus on the high-end market. So we focus on quality, we focus on providing the best possible experience for our customers and the best possible tattoos that money can buy. And yeah, we keep doing that consistently, and that works. So
good first keyword, consistency. All right, so we're going to dig into the topic of today immediately. 3 common mistakes that business owners and managers in Vietnam are making in regard to their marketing and sales. And we have Alex here today, of course, because he clearly has a strong opinion on this too. So first of all, I think being in Vietnam and doing business in Vietnam, we need to talk about copy-pasting behavior. Do you immediately have something to say about this, Alex?
Copy and paste of businesses, you mean?
Yes.
Well, yeah, this is something that you see very often in Vietnam, almost in any kind of business. You see 100 massage salons, you see 100 coffee shops, 100, well, in my case, tattoo studios.
Bars, restaurants.
But they're all essentially pretty much the same. I mean, what you want to say here is that you want to have like an original business, an original product, an original service. And I think a lot of people get very easily blinded by something that in my eyes may work, but if the market gets saturated because everyone is opening the same business on the same street, then obviously that has an impact on anyone else.
But so it's very interesting to observe all this. Of course, from a business development point of view, we would say this is about benchmarking. When you try to be a smart business owner, you study the competition, you look what they are doing well, and you try to take the best of what they are doing and use the same strategies and tactics for your own business. But of course, it's not copy-pasting just like this, because every feature of your business is different. Every business is different only from the business owner's point of view. You come in with different backgrounds, different knowledge, different experience. Maybe the money investment is bigger or smaller. Maybe your employees bring in other expertise. So copy-pasting just without thinking on how to do it your way or using the right strategies and tactics is never recommended. I see you thinking.
Well, I mean, sometimes I struggle to understand why some business owners choose to open a business which is exactly the same as anyone else around them. That's something I would personally never do. I will always try to come up with something that nobody else does, in the first place.
But not only because you want to do something different, also because it's about differentiation, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you go at the very core of why we should open a business, you should do a business that you're really good at, That's really in your heart. But those opportunities come to the people who can innovate, not to the people who do copy and paste, as you call it.
Yes, you say innovate, I would say differentiate. Because thinking about Hoi An, when we think about Hoi An, we have the clothing tailors lining up one by one, all next to each other in the streets. Most of them are all doing the exact same things. So from my point of view, the founder of the Marketing House Vietnam, I would think it's almost easy to differentiate, because since everybody is selling similar products and doing marketing in the same way, you just need to bring in 3 differentiation points in your marketing, in how you approach the target audience, in how you do your customer service. A second common mistake that we very often see in Vietnam is running ads on Facebook all the time. You have a very strong opinion on this, I know.
Well, we don't do that. Never, ever.
All right, you never run ads. Why is that, Alex?
Well, I don't believe in it. So there is a lot of people spend a lot of money on online advertising, especially on social media, Facebook, Google, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I have a different position on it. I prefer to hire very good content creators who create very good content about what we do every single day, and make sure that our message goes organic online. You know, like it's paying for ads for then ending up in a poor Facebook page or a website. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me. I rather spend money on creating very good content that really reflects what we do.
Yeah, and also when you talk about spending money, don't forget in Da Nang, when you want to run ads for your business on Facebook, it starts with, we know this from our clients, we have done this before, it starts with 500,000 dong per day, and many businesses spend 1 million dong per day on Facebook ads. That's a huge fixed cost immediately that you can spend on an incredible good employee.
Oh yeah, sure. I ask almost everyone I know, do you click on ads? And almost never I hear, yes I do. People, personally, if I have some search results, I just skip all the ads and I go on the first organic result. And that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
You know, we do a very big effort on being on the first organic result, but I don't necessarily need to pay for the ads. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I totally relate to this. From a business development point of view, we would say running ads on Facebook is a short-term tactic. It's great, like Alex said, for a specific time frame. You have an event, you have the opening of a business, you want to attract a specific target audience during a specific time frame. But it's not good to use it as a strategy, because then indeed it just evaporates. People don't see it anymore.
I mean, I would say in general, paying for ads is the lazy way of doing marketing.
The third common mistake that we see, that we observe in Vietnam, that business owners and managers are making, is giving discounts. And again, giving discounts is a short-term tactic. It's not something that should be used as a strategy. It's not something that you should use for the long term. What's your experience on this?
Well, giving discounts has a couple of big problems. One is that you devaluate your product or service. I mean,
putting
for example,
a bad seed in the brain of your target audience.
Yeah, we do tattoos. So we will never compete on price, because we're not trying to offer the cheapest tattoo. We try to offer the best tattoo. So price was is not even, we never even mention that. So that's the first problem, devaluation of your service or product. The second problem is that it's not a long-term viable business way of operating.
Because where does it end if you keep discounting?
Yeah, well, there's also the fact that at least here in Vietnam, if you try to compete on prices, I mean, you will never win. There will always be a newcomer trying to offer a lower price than you, and that's it's just not a very long-term strategy at all. It will just kill it would just kill everything.
Of course, because don't forget, lowering your price, there's an end. You can only go to zero, but increasing your price, there's no end. But of course, as everywhere in the world, you need to come in with the right knowledge, apply the right strategies and tactics, and that is different for every business. I thank you so much, Alex, for sharing this and adding value to hopefully many watchers around the world who all come here to do business.
I hope it helps people.
We hope it helps people. Please subscribe, help this channel to grow, and share this video with anybody that you know who might be interested in doing business with or in Vietnam. Looking forward to the next video.